Hello everybody, it's Rowan Winsong for the Planet Indoor Gaming Network. Today we are actually playing APB Reloaded. It is free to play. You can download it from their official website or through Steam, which is how me and a bunch of the other members of Planet Indoor do it. Basically, this game is actually pretty nice. It's basically cops vs. robbers, and you get a whole slew of weapons. You get like handguns like these, you get sniper rifles like these, and you basically do missions against each other. When you get really good with, like, say, level 5 prestige of a cop or a level 5 notoriety of a criminal, then it's basically no holds barred. Anyone can kill you. Some of you might actually be wondering, why am I dressed like this? Well, that's easy. Because we decided to come into the game and just troll people all day long. And we figured, let's just make our guys look the most ridiculous as possible, and that includes our vehicles. And the name of our clan in the game is Pink Mafia. And we basically go around all day long just trolling people, running into them with these vans, other cars, dump trucks, which are like tanks for all intents and purposes, and just basically having fun. We also get some more serious time doing missions and stuff like that as well. But for the most part, we just come in here to have fun, blow off steam at the end of the day. Again, this game is free to play, so if you guys ever want to, join up with us and come in the game, whether it be on the enforcer side or hopefully the criminal side, you can have more fun with us. You guys are always welcome. Clan size can be a max of 150, so we definitely have enough room to take and add people. So if you're interested in doing that, hit us up on either the forums of the website or directly on here through YouTube, through like direct YouTube messages, or you can post down in the comments for information like what server we normally play on and stuff like that. Or even for our character names. Like this character's name is actually Nemesis Troll. Let's see. So if you guys need to know how to spell it, that's basically how you spell it. Now, there are a bunch of other people on it. Mr. Padlock's on here playing. We also have Blockhead Vincent from the Minecraft server. We have Dark Dave from the Minecraft server, and a few other people. So we're definitely getting people on here to take and play. And so for the most part, it's a pretty fun game. Like I said, we come on, we just blow off steam, piss people off, shoot cops, break into stuff, steal stuff, burn stuff, blow stuff up, etc., etc. But that's not really the only thing I wanted to talk about. Let me turn down this music a little bit. And this is in-game music, so if YouTube bitches about it, well, oh well. It's not my problem. I didn't put the music in the game. The game makers did. Now, as far as making money, at least on the criminal side, you'll notice how, like, that window, it just looks like the middle window, and same with this window. Well, if you look at some windows, you'll notice my center reticle has a little orange circle around it now. You can kind of see it right there against the TV. And that means that basically you can back into that, drive into that, shoot it, whatever, to break the glass. I'll show you another example over here on these garages. You'll notice two different garages. These garages here with no windows on them at all, and then you have garages like these over here that have windows on them. If they got windows on them, and especially if they don't light up orange, you can't break into them, so don't bother damaging your vehicle trying to try. Now, with any luck, I won't actually get caught when doing this. It is fairly early in the morning, there's not a lot of enforcers on. But I'll show you really quick how to take and earn some quick money. Now, some people have said that the easiest way to take and do this stuff is to basically go out, steal vehicles, and turn them into chop shops to get money for them. And that's effective and all, but at the same time, if you get into a really good circuit, such as what I'm normally used to doing in this area, you can definitely make a lot of money really quick, because everything that you need is pretty much right here. You got the money launderer, which is located right down in that alley over there and to the right, and then you have the other place that you go to take and drop money off, which is one of your contacts, which are these people you can kind of see with, there's like a suitcase over there in that one. That's also a contact. That's ironically one of them. You got Strega, Blood Rose, Suji, and Double B over there. And of course, when you first start out, you might not have all those unlocked either. I've been playing a little bit, so some of these are actually unlocked from other stuff. At least Suji is anyways. But oops. The vans can hold 25 items. These small ones, suitcases, I believe, are worth 2. These heavier ones. Why can't I move? That's weird. Got some lag going on. These heavier ones are normally worth 5 item slots each, and the van can only hold 25 each, as you see up here on the top. Well, I can't really show you, but on the top right hand side where the steering wheel is, if you look right below, the small square box is 5, which means there are 5 small items that I'm holding on my own personal body. And the other box to the right of it where it says 22 or 25, that's how many items are in this van. Now, I haven't seen any vehicles in game as of yet, at least stock, that allow you to hold more than 25 vehicles. That's why, for the most part, we went ahead and instead of buying super fast cars right off the bat, we decided to buy these vans instead, just because we can. These computers are really expensive, by the way. If like you turn them in at max, well, not max, but a 1.5 multiplier or like a 4-star wanted level, it'll be 1.5, and they're worth like $187 a piece, I believe. But the bad part is they take up 7 spots each. One of the risks of doing this, obviously, are cops can come by and see you doing it. And if they see you doing it, they have basically free rights to kill you and then steal all your hard-earned money. That's a bad part. There are some ways to try and prevent this. Obviously, is to work in teams, have people looking out, take turns. One of the biggest mistakes that a lot of people make when they first start out is they go out and they blow all kinds of money on special weapons, special vehicles that really aren't really going to help them get far as at least making money. Your best bet would be to start out with one of your contacts, and again, it depends on who you're talking to, that will allow you to unlock this Cresco packing van. And the reason being is, if you just go out and you jack a van on the street, and I should have done 4-star rating, oh well. You see on the top left hand side where it says that in the green number, the 563, just below that it's X 1.3. That means when I turn these items in, I'm getting 1.3 times their actual value. If you go to a 4-star wanted level, you get it at a 1.5 instead of a 1.3, so you actually get more bang for your buck, but unfortunately I forgot to do that. Now, as far as these vans, like I was saying, these vans are pretty nice. They hold, again, probably one of the largest, if not the largest amount of items in the game, at least as far as items that you can steal. And they're also nice once you buy your own vehicle, and you basically would spawn it like through hitting this. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Come out these little vehicle spawn stations. You can hit F to take and spawn it. Go into your inventory to switch stuff out. If you wanted to change it, you can take and do that. So it's called the Packer Ceresco. I mispronounced it earlier. Sorry about that. And basically, you know, you can take and spawn it, and then when you're done doing all your smash and grabs, you can switch back to a faster vehicle. But the reason why you want to take and get one of these is it's a fewfold. One, if you're in a vehicle and somebody throws a grenade at you or starts shooting your car, it's not going to hurt you, and that's basic. And provided you're not wanted, anyways, and that's basically how it is for every car. So it's not really a huge advantage. But also, if you get out of your vehicle, people really can't hurt the vehicle, like as far as shooting or throwing grenades at it and stuff like that. It just basically goes right through them. It doesn't matter. The only time they can do stuff to hurt it is if they're in another car or a truck, especially dump trucks. They can basically make the thing explode and pop on you, which really sucks, because then you're out 25. At least this vehicle costs $25 to respawn out every single time, which isn't a big deal considering that I just spent like maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and I already have $1,029 on me just from doing that little bit. And I'm gonna take and multiply that up by 1.5 by getting my wanted level up by running the heck over people, making them go bump in the night. Now, the other reason is I've seen a lot of people take and have the like this van right here that I'm behind. These are just normal NPC vans. You can take and jack those, steal them. The problem is that anyone can basically get in there and steal the van while you're trying to unload it. And so if you only get, say, 1 of your items out of the total 25 weight, and they take off with your van, you've basically just busted your ass, taken some risk, and now you only have possibly, you know, 45 bucks, 75 bucks, something like that to show for it, which really isn't productive. If you have your own vehicle like this one here, a few things. One, you can take and decorate the hell out of it. If you're a premium member, you can decorate it with up to 50 things on it. If you're a free member, you can only do 7, but there are ways to get around that because you can take and do custom decals. Now, oh, we got some people over having a shootout. Yeah, get distracted. Now, here we go. And I don't know, no, that's not a cop. I don't know who the cop's shooting at, though. I only see criminals on right now. This is a cop up here. Yeah, it's a cop. Ooh, that car kind of glitched out. Now, a few things. Like I was saying, they can't steal the van on you, so they can't just go up and hit the, you know, the enter key to enter into the vehicle and take off with it with all your hard-earned loots. Now, you see up top left, 1,029 with a 1.5 multiplier. You get out, and I get 1,543, which obviously isn't exactly a 1.5 because it seems to fluctuate a little bit. So it doesn't always happen. I still haven't figured out why it fluctuates. Because sometimes if you have a 1.5, it gives you more than 1.5. Sometimes if you have a 1.5, it gives you less. So go figure. Now, the other thing is you can get out of your van over here where you unload it with your contact, and basically, as long as nobody smashes into it and tries to pop it on you, you'll be totally fine. And nobody else can take and steal stuff out of the back of your van. Normally what I do is I back up, well, not quite like that, but I back up to unload the vehicle to the NPC as close as I can, so some of these big items like the computers, I don't have to friggin' walk, you know, 3 miles with the damn thing really, really slow. Normally, if you have a normal van, not a store-bought van, somebody can come up, hit the F key, steal your loot right out of the back of your van and turn it in while you're turning it in, and if you're not paying attention, you'll only get a few items out of the whole load that you actually brought in here. The other thing that happens, which is actually more common, is somebody will see you unloading a van, and as your back's turned to go and bring something to the NPC over here, all of a sudden you hear the gas go, and somebody just basically stole your van. That sucks. That's a bad day, because now you just worked for nothing. So if you buy a store-bought van, you can take and customize it a little bit, or a lot, depending if you're a premium or free. This happens to be a free account, but like I said, there's ways to get around that with making custom decals so that it makes it look like there's more on it when there's still only really 7. And like I said, people can't, I can shoot it, that's why it's kind of like lit up red to me. If it was an enemy car that I can legally shoot, it would lit up red to me. This one's green because it's mine. They really can't take and do anything to it other than crush it with another vehicle, which is good. The only bad part is again, it costs $25 every time you take and spawn it, so it's got a downside to it, but the benefits, in my opinion, far, far outweigh the you know, negative side of things. And obviously, as you're doing smashing into buildings and stuff like that, just make sure to come over to these gas stations and repair every once in a while. Now, one other thing before we wrap this video up is, on the top left-hand side where that money bag is, you have your normal money as you're taking loot stuff. If that gets up to $1,500 or above, or it's a combination of the money that's there plus the item worth that's in your vehicle, anybody that's on the enforcer side, for instance, can take and shoot your van and basically do one of two things. Either they can just totally kill you for the hell of it, or they can get into a mission mode where they can spot you, and then you have to go to a special place to drop off your money, and 9 times out of 10, at least in my experience so far, usually the enforcers you get put up against aren't newbie enforcers, at least on the server that I'm playing on. You'll have enforcers that have very fast cars, very fast SUVs and trucks that have nitrous put on them. They have special little perks like they hurt more when they ram you and all kinds of other stuff. So for the most part, try not to go above $1,500 and or a combination of $1,500 and the items, or you'll quickly be wanted by the cops if they see you. So every time you take and you do a run, make sure you take and go over to the money launderer, at least on this particular place, the financial district, it's over there. Drop off your money, try to save up at least a 1.5 multiplier to get the most bang for your buck if you're a premium account, or a free account rather. If you're a premium account, it would still behoove you to take and do a 1.5 multiplier. That way there you actually take and get a decent amount of money plus the bonus from being a premium. So either which way, you'll be making decent money. And again, there's other ways to make money in this game. This is the way that we prefer, especially late at night like this. Right now it's well, it's 6:02 a.m. my time, Eastern Standard Time on Saturday morning. And when I signed on here, there was 6 criminals and like 2 enforcers on this particular server right now, just because it's late at night, and there's only, I think, a max of 100 people or so per server allowed on anyways. So right now it's kind of like the dead time at night anyways. But I definitely, would say to people, come over here, download it, give it a try, look us up if you need help. If you guys have any questions about the game, need any, questions either about how to do stuff, how to get stuff, feel free to to ask rather us, and we'll try and answer as best we can. We're all basically starting out with the game as well. We've only been playing it a week or two, some of us, so we're definitely not by any means pros at the game as far as our knowledge, but at the same time we're not total noobs. We've actually, with the power of 5 or 6 people playing, all been able to gather bits and pieces, and we share with each other over TeamSpeak. So that's the other thing too. If you guys want to come on TeamSpeak and talk to us and everything else, feel free to hit us up on the website, and we'll help you guys out with that as well. But anyways, guys, till next time, I am Rowan Winsong, aka Nemesis Troll and APB Reloaded, and I will catch you guys later.